I'm live. Oh my goodness. As I wait on somebody to show up in the chat room. Oh my God. Now I see why they say, oh my God. Because you're talking to your God. Because there's so many gods. Hello, I see there's one thumbs up, but it says there are 0 people in this chat room. Now it's saying it's someone in the. Hey, Chris Canay. I haven't been worrying you, have I, Chris? Have I been worrying you? You okay, Chris? Hey, Ron. How you doing? Hey, Empress Offset. Hey, Destiny. Y'all, do y'all see the title of this video? Oh, do y'all see the title of this video, y'all? Let me tell y'all what happened. Okay. And then we gonna all just get together and talk. Y'all know I've been having it pretty bad lately here on YouTube. You know, all of these live streams continuously being cut off, and I've been getting disconnected from YouTube. Just a lot of craziness, and everybody's saying, when are you ever going to go to IG, and I said, I think every time I said, when I get through with this right here, I'm gonna go straight to IG, but I never go to IG because I don't know if you all have IG accounts. If y'all don't mind, please rate and subscribe. Rate this video for me. I see I got one thumbs up. I had 8 people in the room. Now it's 5. Who knows? Maybe some buffering is going on right now. Okay. Hey, Sierra, and hey, y'all bless. Okay. Hey, the moon and Mercury. Did y'all get notifications? Thank you. Chris says share if you can also. If you can share this video, okay? Because they want to try to shut mama down. They don't want mama to talk. That video, hey, Anasa. Okay, Anasa got notified, and Empress Osset got notified. Okay. Blessings to you too, Anasa. All I said was hail to the ugly witches. That's all I said. And when I did that, the people who I guess monitor the videos made sure they kept interrupting and buffering and all that, and I talked to myself for a whole hour. It's like 2 people hung on in there with me while I was buffering. I talked for a whole hour, and someone said, "Just stop, because you're not online no more. You no longer lie. Just stop." I stopped. And sure enough, I only got 13 minutes worth of an hour video. This is the second time. This is the second time. So, I just still can't understand what's wrong with me calling myself ugly. I guess it's okay when they're calling me ugly. They just don't want me to call myself ugly. Okay, that's just like the thing now, nigga, and people calling themselves niggas and niggers now, and I guess they get mad. Don't call yourself a nigga or a nigger. We want to call you a nigger. It's no longer fun when you call yourself a nigger. So, because niggers are calling themselves niggers, whatever niggers is, whatever that is. I've heard that the word came from the term Niger, because there's a country in Africa called Niger, so they call them Nigers, and it's short for Nigerian. Because they were very, very dark skinned, and then they turned the name into something insulting. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I call myself an ugly witch. I said hail to the ugly witches, and I got shut off. They said, no, no, you are not going to disrespect yourself. We want to do it instead. See, you can take negativity, and you can, like I say, you can make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? You can make it work for you. And they don't want it to work for you. Hello? They said we want that to work for us and work against you. You understand? Hey Sonia and hey Christopher. Hey Jeanette. Any of you all were hey Bernie Love. Any of you all were in there when I was going through the motions with you too? Anybody was in there with me? Going once, going twice. Who was hanging on in there with me as they was sitting up there playing game? Empress all said I was my yeah, Empress. I remember you was. I remember you was in there. You was in there. Somebody else said this is just disrespectful, and it is. It's disrespectful for someone to just cut in, just because just cut in because they working to monitor your channel. Just cut in and decide that they want to interrupt that. And I still don't know if it's from if it's from YouTube or is it some other source. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's greater sometimes than just YouTube. That is some entity. Understand that's watching sometimes. That's what I think it is. Yeah, Anasa says she was like, "What in the fuck is this?" Okay, yeah, I want to talk about. Okay, Empress Arcesa, you the only person I see this happens to like this. Well, thank you. So I don't feel like it's just me just being crazy and saying hey, the whole entire world is against me. I don't care what I do, what I set out to do, and whatever I try to accomplish. The world is continuously giving me resistance. Y'all saw it for yourself. Y'all, I actually made 5 videos back to back to back trying to get that message across. You know what I'm saying? But it was still all good. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got views on all of those videos. So that kind of worked out, didn't it? So I don't know. I guess whoever did it, they feel better. But let me ask y'all something. Do you all think it's a YouTube thing? Or do you all think it's an outside entity or some entity doing this? Hey, Talita. How you doing? Okay, Jeanette, the screen is black because I actually got it turned upside down. So, it's all intentional to do a dark screen. I'm going to be on here in person tomorrow. So I'll be back on my little nature walk and nature trail and everything tomorrow. I didn't get a chance to do the video earlier today because I was at the dentist's office. Terrible experience. Didn't like it. Yeah. I hate dentist office and stuff. And let me tell y'all my experience. I had a crown put on. They took the temporary crown off, put a permanent crown on there. And he wanted to do some dental work on the other side, which would have cost me another $600. And I told him, you know what? I don't really want that done right now. I want to try to let this heal so I can eat. Because if both sides are sore, then I can't eat. And he was really pissed off. He was like, well, I tell you what, when you come back, you're going to have to pay me a retainer's fee. I want $50 retainer's fee just in case you decide that you don't want your dental work done. And I was like, wow, dude, I'm not responsible for keeping your dental office open, your dental doors open. I mean, come on now. Basically like saying, I lost money because you came in here and you just got your permanent crown and you decided you didn't want $600 more worth of dental work done. I mean, it came off that way because I was like, look, anyway it goes, I came in here to get my permanent crown. You have to do that. You're not going to let me walk around with a temporary crown on my mouth forever, okay? I paid you $600, okay, to do a filling and a crown, and I'm coming back to get my permanent crown. I don't have to do $600 worth of dental work, which I didn't tell him that because I want to make sure he put that in there. And I'm still not having with the work because the bite is too high. So I got to go back in that chair, grueling chair, and allow him to drill again to get this thing right. And I decided I'm not going back to him. I'm just gonna let him finish his work and find me another dentist office. So if anybody know a better dentist office, no, I'm just teasing. I'm willing to fly. No, I'm just joking. Okay. But I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Mm-mm. I'm thinking that I might need to find a dentist that look like myself. Hello. If I got dreads, I need a dreadlock dentist. Hello. You know, I'm not, no, no. See, that's what's so fucked up about our, our health care here in America. How you gonna get better when you got somebody working on you that don't think like you, don't look like you? You understand? That's not on the same level of consciousness that you're on. How do you do that? Then I looked around. I said, damn, I never ever see Jamaicans in the dentist office. I never ever see Chinese people in the dentist office. You just never don't, you never see these people in these places. Now I'm not saying that don't go to the dentist office. It's just I sit down and I think. I never see Chinese people homeless. I never see homeless Chinese people. I never see Chinese people and when you look at these shows, these movies, you never see, not movies, but when you look on the news and when you look, you see what I'm saying? When you look on TV, you never see, Chinese people incarcerated. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Okay? Whatever it is that they're doing, I definitely think we need to keep our eyes on what they're doing. So, because we need to do that too. Don't y'all think so? Because they do they get cavities? Hello? Hello? What's their diet? Hello? I don't never see Africans with their heads wrapped up in the dentist office. You know how they have their heads with those beautiful head wraps and beautiful dresses and all. I never see them there. I don't want to be there. I never see them in the emergency rooms. They're not, how many Asians have you seen in the emergency room? Okay. So we better stop a minute now. Oh, Anasa says you need to California homelessness in all races, so don't be fooled. Oh, gotcha. So what you saying, Anasa, over in California, they come in all races. So you see some Asians that are homeless in Cali? Well, I can only speak from my own perspective here in the Crookanannies uh, of the southeastern portion of the United Snakes of America. Anasa says that there are Asian homeless Asians. Cause me and a sister was sitting out talking about that. We never ever see homeless Asians here in Alabama. We never see them. You never see them at the dentist office. You never see them in soup kitchens. You see? Okay. Okay, the Moon and Mercury said, I see them working as nurses and doctors. Oh, okay, now the Moon and Mercury sound just about like what she's seeing, what I'm seeing here. Like I do see them, working in clinics and stuff like that. I'm not denying that, but here in Alabama, I just don't never see them in the dentist chair, and I don't see them sitting down in the patients' waiting rooms and stuff. You don't see that here. Okay. Hey, Saint Anne said, and chemists. Yeah, they own the labs. And then I heard they own Africa too. How about that? How about that? Have you all heard that China just about owns Africa right now? Hmm. Anybody heard about that? Huh? Anybody heard about that? Okay, Empress Osset says she's heard about it. Okay, Anasa said that's because Asians cater to their own. Okay. Okay. And then I forgot they also, believe in Chinese medicines and alcohol, acupuncture, and what are those other medicines and stuff? Ancient Chinese medicines and teas and that shit be working, man. Hey y'all, like I really enjoyed you all the other day on the Mother Wisdom Tree channel as you all was dropping these jewels and telling me that I definitely need to get to start studying astrology and stuff. And for the people who didn't get a chance to be in that chat. You missed a treat. You missed a treat in the chat. Okay, you missed it. You missed it. Because dang, it was somebody in there dropped a major golden nugget on us. Okay, and happened to say something about, were you feeling a certain way this particular day? And I said, yes, I was. And other people said they felt it too. And we were trying to figure out what that day was. And somebody said it was Virgo. It was something in Virgo. Anybody that was in the chat to get it that got a chance to hear that? Then somebody said it was retrograde in Virgo or something. Virgo retrograde. Okay. But anyways, I okay, I don't think any of you all got a chance to see it. But and then they were telling me that I needed to look at my birth chart and see exactly what Virgo actually meant for me being an Aquarius and everything. So I didn't get a chance to do it, but I'm gonna definitely try to work on doing that tonight, man. I was so intrigued until I'm gonna see if I can see the celestial bodies tonight in the sky. Okay, Empress Arcet says she likes astrology. Okay, good, good, good. Sonia Soto, thank you. She said it was Moon and Virgo. Uh-huh, Moon and Virgo. So there were some people who were affected and others who were not affected. Okay. And they went on to talk about Mercury retrograde and how it affects communication and other little things. And I said, okay, I want to dig deeper. And they told me I need to get my almanac, which I usually have an almanac. I hadn't gotten an almanac in 4 years. So I want to make sure I get an almanac. But anyone who's intrigued with it, get your almanac. You can get one off of Amazon. Okay, Empress Offset says, know your moon and rising signs also. Empress, that sounds like a lot of work. That's why I never ever dwell into it deeply, because I know that that's a whole nother study. You know what I'm saying? Like people got their studies in oils, the different oils, like oil of oregano, cinnamon oil, and this oil, and now all these different oils. That's a study. Then you got your different oils of crystal. I mean, your different studies. I'm so sorry. Your different studies of crystals. And somebody on here was talking about Reiki and chakras and how they line up and how they are affected by the different alignments of the different planets and the moon and all. And now we got this. You know what I'm saying? We got this right here. Man, we got a lot of studying to do. I'm still trying to. You got your different studies of the different roots. I'm still working on roots now, trying to study all of that or herbal therapy. Okay, I'm trying to study the dolls, and the different charms or gree bags of mojos. Okay, Jeanette says she loves crystals. Said we just come together and just put all of this together. You understand what I'm saying? Just have our own little study group. Anasa says, study to show yourself approved. Sierra Brooks says, I've never figured it out. I know I'm an Aries, a fire sign. Okay. Destiny says, son, yeah, cause see, like, look, Empress and like Sierra was saying, it's just like you got to figure out how your star sign is aligning with the alignment of the stars and coming up with, okay, this is what I can expect. I can expect this particular something to happen this particular time. You see what I'm saying? But if you can do all of that, oh my God, you can predict so many outcomes. But we talked about that. Okay. Chris says, at Sierra, you have to find your exact date of birth and time. Also, the exact city you were born in. Don Butler, how you doing? Says, I love crystals. They're so powerful. And Sasha, I got to give Sasha a shout out. She says she just don't feel no love from mama. And it's because I may have missed your name, Sasha. And if you were in here, Sasha may not be in here, but Sasha, I'm just giving you a shout out. I don't know if you're here tonight or what, okay? So this goes out to you, Sasha. Hey, boss lady. Okay, Sierra say, LOL, I guess I gotta get my birth certificate. Anasa say your chart does a revealing if you are storytelling of planets and energies and past lives. Chris says my Venus is Taurus. Okay. Which makes me very stubborn and rigid in love. It's just so amplified because I'm a Taurus sun. Oh gosh, honey, could y'all figure out what I am? All I know is I'm an Aquarius. So okay, so what y'all saying is I got to find out what time I was born, which mine does not give a time because I was not born in a traditional hospital. Okay. I know the city I was born in, and I know the day I was born, and I was born on a Sunday. So all of this right here matters before we can decide, what is what. I know the moon was in the seventh house when I was born. The only reason why I know that is because the fifth dimension says when the moon is in the seventh house, and that probably don't mean nothing because they could be talking about the age of Aquarius. That don't necessarily mean they're talking about people who are born from the star sign Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to realize we Aquarius people, we some wild people, buddy. It's so funny, cause my son is in a relationship with a woman that was born the very same day I was born. Okay. And the very same month. And we kind of similar. I think that's kind of crazy. I think that's kind of crazy. Let's see. You think it's so too, Aja? Hmm? Okay. Toledo says my chart was jaw dropping. There were 5 planets in my sign at my time of birth. It is a very similar alignment to what the planets are now. It was even a full moon. That's good. You knew what moon it was. How did you find that out? Because I don't even know what moon it was that day that I was born. Thank you. Chris says, everyone, please take a second to thumbs up the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Jeanette says, Brandon Locks, how you doing? Says, astrology really ain't your thing. It really ain't. Brandon Locks, it's not. I really want to get into it and stuff, but it just every just some things are just not our niche. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not my niche. But I tell you what, I think something is driving me in that direction. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna have to help me with this. Wouldn't it be nice if we could have a study, an astrology study Facebook group? You know what I'm saying? Or IG group. That would really be nice. I could be sitting in there learning from y'all. Cause this look like it's too much work. This a lot of work. Hello? Jeanette said, my husband and I share the same birth month and year. Oh, that is nice. Mm-hmm. I was gonna tell y'all a secret. Now it is a star sign that I have too much trouble with. It is one star sign. And I said, hey, do y'all want to know what it is? Nobody said nothing. So I guess they said we want to make sure we're not in that star sign. But I know there's something about that star sign when it comes to me, and I got to study that chart. Somebody said I need to study that chart and see what kind of issues that are going on between me and that star sign. And I can work to develop myself, and you know what I'm saying, fix some areas and stuff like that. I cannot remember the person's name, but if you in here, just say here so I can give you credit for that. Jeanette says we are twin flames. Girl, you lucky to meet your twin flame, because a lot of folks still looking, honey. Uh-huh. Star Rise says I'm an Aries, Taurus, Scorpio moon. See, I don't know all of that, you know. Talita says one day I said, "Let me see when the full moon was in December of '83." Okay, girl, I had just what I was in high school at that time. I was in the 10th grade. Uh-huh. 1983, girl. We had an eclipse too in 1983 too. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, we had an eclipse. Yep, it was a solar eclipse. Destin said, Mom, I just want to know if Papa Legba is fond of me. I know this is completely off. Okay. Chris says she'd love to attend the group. Anasa says, Google the day, time and year of your birth. That can help you out. Okay, I definitely will do that. Because I was shocked to find out I was born on a Sunday. And Mr. Willie was born on a Sunday too. And both of us was born in February. Ain't that something? But he's a Pisces. Okay, Danielle says, I'm a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. Dawn says, yes, that would be nice. A lot to learn. The Moon and Mercury said, I want to know their star sign. LOL. Okay, so yeah, okay. Okay. The Moon and Mercury asked for it. Do y'all really want to know? This sign gives me a lot of trouble. Pisces. Every Pisces I've had has given me some form of trouble. Now, what I've noticed from a Pisces, and Mr. Willie is a Pisces, they tend to be sneaky and conniving, and you see what I'm saying? Now, this is not to say that I'm talking about any Pisces out there. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm just saying my personal relationship with this star sign on a personal level has not been good. Even in school, I will have trouble out with Pisces. You know what I'm saying? I will have trouble with them. I do my best to get along with them and stuff like that. And sometimes I get stabbed dead in my goddamn back. Do you hear me? Yeah, even Mr. Will. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that star sign right there. Hope it ain't no Pisces in the house. Let me check and see. Oh, the moon and Mercury said, I think that's everyone with Pisces. I think some of the worst people I have met have been in that star sign, like the kind of people to hurt you and then play victim. Yes, I've noticed that shit, man. What's up with Pisces? I'm not saying all Pisces are like that. Please don't ever think that I am going out to bash Pisces, but the Pisces I've had a personal experience with, man, the moon and Mercury said it. That has been my experience with them, even in school, man. So if somebody said, oh, I'm a Pisces, I automatically kind of got an idea that this ain't going to be working out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Chris said LOL. Yeah, you announcer, you ain't no Pisces, are you? Anasa said, not all Pisces, but the ones I've come across will never come straight. What's up with them? And I'm going to tell you something else about them. They stingy. Pisces are stingy. They stingy, y'all. They want to eat up your shit, but don't want you to have none of theirs. They like to eat up your shit. They like to borrow shit and shit like that shit. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, but this I cannot stress enough. I'm not talking about all Pisces. Please do not think I am coming for Pisces. Okay, I'm talking about my personal experience with the Pisces in my vicinity. Okay, thank God there are no Pisces in here. Okay, boss lady is laughing. Okay. Vashti say they know how to slick get at you. Giggles. Well, that's I can't. Let me see. Is there some vindictiveness with the Pisces that I've dealt with coming towards me? My sister was a Pisces, and she had a little bit of that. They don't forgive easily. You can have a spat with them, and they don't necessarily forgive you a lot of the times. You really got to kiss their ass, the one that I've dealt with, in order to get them to beg, your pardon. You just really have to kiss their ass. You have to, you know what I'm saying, do the most to straighten your relationship out with them. Mm-hmm. The moon and Mercury says yes. So I don't know much about star signs. And somebody say, hey, you know what? Tell me about what you know about star signs. And the only thing I'm gonna say is this right here. I've never had a good relationship with Pisces, and I'm married to one. And our relationship has not been the greatest because he is a Pisces. Now, and some people will say, well, Aquarius and Pisces don't get along no way. I mean, I have, I really don't get along with him too good, too much, whatever, but we try to make the best of it, you know what I'm saying? We got grown children. If I had a known that, I wouldn't have fooled with no Pisces. I wouldn't have fooled with them. Hello? Ooh, Brandon Locke says Aquariuses are stingy as fuck too. Now, Brandon Locke, talk to me about them Aquariuses. What? Tell me what your experience is with an Aquarius being stingy. What's up with that? Talk to me. Talita said, I am married to a Taurus and I don't get along with Tauruses. Uh-huh. Brandon Locke says Pisces are petty as fuck. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. I get along. I found that Geminis, I really have a lot of fun with Geminis. They're pretty cool people. So just about all the Geminis I've ever dealt with, what I'm saying, it's just like we get along real good. Now, trust me, I'm not an astrologist, so y'all might say, oh, well, Geminis and Aquariuses don't get along real good, but I've had like great experiences with them. I kind of noticed that they can be a little nervous a lot. They're nervous, jittery people. It looks like they are very anxious, you know. But at the same time, too, I like what I like about them. They're very honest. They're very honest people. They're gonna let you know what time it is. Hello, whether it hurt your feelings or not. So I like that. I can get down with that. But the Pisces, y'all. Mm-mm. Oh, boss lady says her brother is a Gemini. Okay. Chris said, me and my longtime best friend, love interest, are Taurus. He he's a May baby and I'm April. The sexual tension and chemistry is insane. But he drives me up the damn wall. Okay. Okay. Sexual tension is really a lot of fun. I mean, don't y'all think so? That sexual tension is, I think that shit is better than foreplay. Listen to me. Oh, listen to me. That shit better than foreplay. Let me leave that alone because I'm an older woman and I know what y'all saying. Granny, shouldn't you be in the bed tonight? Hello? Rubbing on your ice hot, on your leg. Have you taken your Geritol? You understand? But we never stop having fun, though, okay? We never, all in fun. But like I said, sexual tension is way more better than foreplay. I love that shit, man. I wish I just had somebody to have some sexual tension with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Boss lady laughing. Anybody ever had some sexual tension up in here? It looks like the longer you stretch it out, the better it fucking gets. Okay. Okay, Vashti says sometimes the other houses will make you able to get along with signs they say you oppose. Example, I love me some Scorpios. LOL. Okay. Now, what you say your star sign was again, Vashti? Hey, Cubby. Cubby said, just checking in. Make mama, you got some toys. Okay, okay. You said I got some toys. You know what? Thank you. Cubby, I'm gonna get me some toys. I sure am. I'm just gonna get them just so that I can sit them on the dresser and look at them and let it reminds me. You know what I'm saying? That shit, I still got it going on when I want it to go on. You know what I'm saying? I can turn the lights on anytime I get ready. I'm finna buy me some goddamn toys. Shit. Sure am. Uh-huh. But y'all, let's talk about sexual tension. Hello. Listen to me. I kind of want the kind of toys I want something like colorful and clear and gel looking. Gel like. You know what I'm saying? I like those type of toys with the glittery things going on inside of them and all of that good stuff. I would get deep, but I don't want my video to get flagged and stuff. So I'm just gonna try to keep this clean. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it clean. But those flashlights, those things are cool. They're badass. Those flashlights, y'all ever seen them flash? Lord, and I'm now the reason why I was talking about the flashlight is because there's a channel I like to go to, and I look at the guys with the flashlights. They have the little cameras inside of them and stuff like that. You know, yeah, let me quit this here. I'm through with this, y'all. Y'all ain't finna talk about nothing like this. One day now we gonna have a night like that where we can talk about some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just for fun. Y'all can talk about y'all different toys and stuff. Put some links up for somebody who want to buy the toys and stuff like that. But I thought that no, I'm through. I'm through. I ain't going now. I'm through. Okay. Boss lady said, "Mama, no. Why you say no, boss lady?" Boss lady say no. You know, some people say, they don't want to talk about that. I just think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I love the flashlight cams. Y'all ever seen those? Okay, boss lady said, no, we can't do that. Okay, then. Okay. Chris is laughing to tears coming out her eyes, so we can't do that, y'all. Okay, okay. Somebody brought the toys up, so that wasn't my idea to bring the toys up, but I think they're cool. What y'all think about Candace Burgess toys? Anybody ever had Candace Burgess toys? Or y'all want me to leave the toys alone? Y'all want me to leave these toys alone? They want me to leave these toys alone. Boss lady said yes, dog. Okay, Lady MK, how you doing? Okay, you finally caught me live. Okay. Brandy Locke said, oh my gosh, you sound like my sister, February the 7th. She is so excited she found her toy in the attic. Oh, that's cool. I wonder how old that toy is. Is it a vintage toy? Oh, I me, I wouldn't necessarily say I would use it. I just would. I like to just look at them. You know what I'm saying? I would just like to just have them out as decorations and stuff. Like little fetish things to, just what I'm saying. With the different bubble baths and soaps, and I never will forget. And I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long, cause a lot of my women here don't be talking about that. They say it just doesn't befit me. But look, check this out. I never will forget in high school. The girls would talk about sex to me. You know what I'm saying? And because they were sexually active in high school, I wasn't. And child, I'm gonna tell you the truth. The girls started talking about sex when we was in the second grade. Do you hear me? The second grade, and by the time we got to the third, some of the stuff they were saying, I was like, "Where the hell did they get this from?" I remember these girls was one of these one guy. Oh God, those girls were so grown. We were in the second grade. I was in a private school setting at that time, and this girl was talking about how the two girls was having a competition. So now second grade. I think they were 8-year olds, and the teacher had stepped out of the room for a while. When the teacher step out of the room, they will have somebody, one of the kids will monitor the class. Okay. So and she would let the teacher know, who was bad or what have you. But this girl that was monitoring the class was the actual one, running her mouth. So her and the girl got in a competition about what their boyfriends did to them. And the one little girl, she said, "Girl," she said, "when my mama left the house, my boyfriend tore all my clothes off of me." And the other little girl said, "Girl, what you mean? Honey, mine was worse. Mine tore my clothes off of me, girl. And we did this, we did that. My mom was coming home and he had to get the sewing machine and sew my clothes back on me." And I was like, what the hell are they talking about? Goodness, I've never heard of this. And I'm like, what is up? So I knew not to ask my mom nothing like that, but I was curious. What did he do to you? I was slow, y'all. I was slow. And I remember it was so crazy. Those girls were sexually active back in those days because by the time I was in the sixth grade, I remember this girl named Glenda Hood. That's her name. That girl was pregnant in the sixth grade. And she just kept on talking about sex. Sex, 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 sex. So I used to like to listen to it. "Oh, okay, tell me your stories, girl." And they would be like, "Well, I don't like Vanita. Vanita knows." And she keep on asking all you, "Where your boyfriend at?" They had boyfriends in the fifth and the sixth grade. So I used to just like to listen because my mom wasn't gonna let me go off and get no boyfriend and nothing like that. That wasn't finna happen. So like when we were in high school, I had a friend. Her name was Tanya. Yes, Tanya. And Tanya never did marry that guy, but she was sexually active in the ninth grade. I remember Tanya. Tanya, what's up, girl? Where you at? Where you at, girl? You got four of his children. Y'all never got married, girl. Remember? I saw you. I saw you 10 years ago. You had a shopping cart full of toys. And I was like, "Tanya, girl, you don't have some more children." "Mm-mm, girl, all my children grown." "Are they grown?" "Yes, they grown." "Well, who them toys for?" She said, "They for me. I'm going to play with these." I said, "Did you ever marry there?" "No, we never got married." But anyway, so Tanya brought me my first condoms. Yes, she did. Yes, Tanya brought me my first condoms. And I thought they were real cool, y'all, because they were like grape flavored. And they were different colors and different flavors. I don't think they do that kind of stuff anymore because that might be a health hazard. And she brought the little creams and stuff like that. Hit a little spermicides, hit a little creams and all of that stuff like that. Now, Tanya was bringing me these things, but little did she know, Tanya, I didn't have a boyfriend. But thank you so much for what you did. Y'all want to know what I did with them condoms? I took those condoms home, and what I did is because they smell so good, I just blew them up with water. I put them in there and blew them up with water, and I just They smell good. I just used to play with them. You know what I'm saying? I just played with them. Now, I'm not gonna get graphic and tell y'all what I did with them, but I just played with them and stuff like that. They were like fun. So me and my sisters, we made water balloons out of them. We would throw them and stuff at the kids and stuff. So I mean, what else would I gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? So it was a thing for her to just bring those little toys and stuff like that. So she gave me my first sex education. Yes, she did. Besides the books, because Mama brought books to us and told us to read. There were these books and stuff. They don't do that kind of stuff now, but they were like sex. What Birds and the Bees? That's the name of the book. Vintage books from the 1950s that were in the family. My mom handed them down to us like heirlooms or something. And so we read those and stuff. And from there, Tanya and my sister in law taught me everything I knew. Boy, didn't they know a lot. Okay. Okay, let me get off that subject. Anasa says she is on the flow. The girls when my mama didn't get a chance to teach us sex ed, okay, about the menstrual cycle and all of that. I learned about the menstrual cycle in the first grade from the girls. Okay. They were like 7 and 8 years old. They taught me all I knew. Cause I'm like, what? You're gonna be bleeding. Then I remember other girls, girl, leave her alone. Don't tell her nothing about it. Let her mama do it. Let her mama do it. Okay, don't, honey. I was just so slow. I learned from my peers. So by the time my mama told me about it, I just played dumb, act like I didn't know nothing, so she wouldn't feel stupid. Well, y'all need to know this. And I think when she was telling us about that, we were like 10 years old. And I'm like, girl, you are late, honey. The chicks in class already told me in the first grade. So I don't know what's going on with little kids now. I think they're a little bit more faster than that now. Because, I mean, honey, these girls, honey, they had a track record early. They were already wearing bras in the first and second grade and everything. Vanita, where your breast at? And I was like, I don't know where mine's at. They had already had full chest. And by the third grade, these girls had full chest. You know what I'm saying? And they were grown. They were some grown women then. So y'all, I don't know what's going on now, but y'all know I'm slow. Just let me know what's going on right now, okay? Okay, granted, don't know what's going on. Y'all gonna have to tell me. Okay. What's new, y'all? What's new? Kylie, good thing you did come in late because we've been talking dirty. Well, mama been talking dirty. Okay. Jeanette laughing. Okay, the Moon and Mercury says some of those girls were probably stuffing their bras. Oh, okay. I never will forget when I finally got me a little bitty bra and everything, and I thought I was cool coming to class and everything. The guys kept on saying, she's got paper in her bra. I'm gonna see if you got paper in your bra. And I'm like, God damn it, you put your hand on me. It's gonna be some trouble, nigga. You ain't gonna put your hand on my chest. I was already taller than all the little boys and stuff, but they had a habit of doing that. Saying little girls had paper in their bra and want to just put their hands on you to check and see. Those little boys were bad. Those were some bad little boys. Uh-huh. Ani says hello to everybody. Hey, Ani, how you doing? Uh-huh. Hey, Laquita. Okay, Laquita said you are too doggone funny. Yes, honey, I'll just tell you, I don't mind, honey. That's one thing about us Aquariuses. Aquariuses, we just tell it like it is. We don't hold no secrets now. I don't care if you're gonna laugh at what we gotta say. We just gonna go ahead on and say it. Okay. Starrise said, laugh my fucking ass off. Ani said, I went from flat chested to a 34B. My chest stayed flat as fuck. Nah, I don't want to use that word. But I stayed flat chested. It was when I had my second daughter. that I started having some boobs. But I just had a tiny chest. You know what I'm saying? Even after I had my son, and there was nothing there. It was just tiny little buds to breastfeed, and really nothing there and stuff. But as time went on, for a lot of women, as you have babies and stuff, it'll make your chest grow to have babies and stuff. And some women, it still doesn't, work out like that or what have you. So honey, it was a ride. It really was fun. It was fun. Yes. Jude, what you say? Abortion ban in Alabama. It's on 60 Minutes right now. How can so-called men take away women's right? Honey, Alabama can ban it all they want to. Would you just pick up and go to Georgia? Hello, Mississippi, everywhere else. They can't stop nothing. Okay. Okay, Ani says the Aquariuses are the visionaries. I do agree. Ani is very in tune with astrology. We're talking about astrology. Then we started talking about sex. So we're gonna be floating between the two, but then I got to get to the topic of this video. Lady MK says my oldest daughter is an Aquarius. Oh, so okay, cool. Chris says outdoor transparency. Me too. Divine Rahatep. Hi. Says peace, C star. Okay, reading through the chat. Kyla says, laughing my ass off. I remember me doing that. You talking about stuff in the bras? Uh-huh. Well, now they have like these little things that can go in the bra now. Back in those days, there weren't any push-up bras. It was all about the pistol titties back in the day. Now, they brought the pistol titties out in the 1950s. Y'all remember the rocket titties? Y'all too young to remember that. The bras were actually pointed. You know what I'm saying? So if you go back to look at the women, in their bras, they will actually have a point on the breast. So now it's more rounded out and doled out and stuff. And you got the wire and the push up. Back in the day, they didn't have that. Also, back in the day, the bras were more or less clothy like and or like cotton and clothy. Like now we have more of nylon, synthetic materials and wire. That's what they do now. And back then it was not uncommon to see women walking without bras. Back in the day, not too many women down here were wearing bras. Yeah. And even with sanitary napkins did not have the tape. When I first had my menstruation, they didn't have tape on the bottom of the pad like you got now. Thank you, baby. How you know? You remember too. It was actually the pad, the sanitary napkin had a long piece of material that went up, and you had to have a belt, a sanitary belt on your waistline. So you pull that up and pull it on your waistline, and then you would pull a lot of y'all women, y'all young women may know about it. Your mothers may have told you about it, and you just pull the front of the pad up into the belt and pull the back of it. That went on until about the mid 80s. And those now Kotex was all you could get in sanitary napkins. That's the only brand they had was Kotex, and it was in a cardboard box, and it had a white flower on it. And those babies were long. It wasn't no variety like, oh, you can get like, heavy and light, and you didn't have all that. You was just gonna get whatever Granny and them was using and Mama and them was using. Auntie, all of us wore the same size. But it's such a variety now. Oh my God, stay free and scented and everything. Okay, it's a lot of fun now. Periods can be fun now. You know what I'm saying? It was so embarrassing because when I was young, And I had to buy them. You walking out this door with this big old washing powder box of pads. I'm like, this is so fucking embarrassing, And you hoping, damn, I hope I don't meet any of my friends in here. I got this buggy, and I'm in this drugstore because the only place you could buy those were in the drugstore back in the day. And I'm like, I hope nobody sees me with this big old box here because everybody's going to know. So, shoot, I would put some on top of and walk out the door with it. Big old box, y'all. I didn't know what was more embarrassing, buying toilet tissue or all these boxes of sanitary napkins. Jeanette said, I started my period. Men, y'all close y'all ears, stop your ears up, okay? And let us goddesses talk. Okay. The reason why, we talking about this because if it wasn't for this, it wouldn't be any humanity. Hello? Okay, Jeanette says I started my period on Halloween night. Thought I was gonna die. LOL. Honey, I know what you mean. And a lot of people don't know. A lot of little young ladies don't know what's going on because nobody told them, you know. But I think all of them know nowadays with all this stuff going on the internet, everybody knows. Hello? You got 3-year olds that already know. Uniquely designed. How you doing? Says I don't think the scented pads were a good idea. LOL. Blood and strawberries don't connect. LOL. Okay. Um. Brandy Locke said I buy Kotex for my daughter. They're cute now. Yeah, I know they're so cute with the little flower prints and all that cuteness. Why we didn't have that? You know what I'm saying? And now it's something that is sort of like, I wouldn't use the word celebrated, not necessarily dreaded, but actually they're making it a little bit more comfortable for little girls now. You see what I'm saying? Whereas back in the day, it was just like the dark ages with these gigantic sanitary napkins. I'm like, I hate this. It was bulky and uncomfortable, and everybody would know. See, they kind of play, boys play games on little girls, and some girls weren't understanding because when I was in the fifth grade, I never will forget there was this little girl had started her cycle, and everybody thought it was funny. Even the little girls were laughing at her. And it took this girl named Belle. She was very brave. Belle was a big old girl. Why the fuck y'all girls laughing? Don't y'all know all y'all asses gonna be bleeding soon? Everybody in here, if you a girl, you gonna bleed. So what the fuck funny? And she was right. Stop laughing at this girl. This girl done became a woman. So it was good that Bill came in and said that because the girl was so afraid to come to school because she had an accident. You know what I'm saying? And she was. I remember her name. Her name was Sheena, and everything. And so at the end of the day, all the girls got together and talked to her and stuff and asked her what it was like because she was trying to deny it. No, that's not true. And she was crying and everything like that. But Sheena makes me want to cry. But anyways, honey, she didn't realize that was the best time of her life, honey. Sheena, girl, that was the best time of your life. They sure didn't help, did it? They weren't comforting for Sheena. But now they got I saw the little prints, the little flower pad prints and all of that stuff like that, make the little designs and stuff. I seen that. You know what I'm saying? And it also reminds me, even like with the babies, when my babies were babies, there were only two brands and maybe two brands of diapers, Huggies and Pampers. I don't know if they still have Pampers out. I remember when I was a baby, I had Pampers. Pampers were the first disposable diapers, y'all, believe it or not. But it was not like what I'm saying is this. It wasn't much variety back in the days. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a whole lot of fun like y'all young women having fun right now. Y'all having a lot of fun, man. Enjoy. Chris says, I have 7 sisters. This is nothing new to me. Okay. Lady MK say, my husband, Chris, the whole time I thought you were a young lady. Chris, I thought you was a young lady. The Moon and Mercury said, I hope the fun lasts. Hey, Chris, I thought you said you was a woman. I want to, because see, in the beginning, I thought you were a man, and then I thought you said that I thought you said something to the extent that you're a woman. But just come on in, honey. Come on in. You still welcome. Mm-hmm. Sorry about that, getting you confused. Okay, you are still welcome. Hey, Sasha. Okay, I gave you a shout out a little earlier, Sasha. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Chris. Come on, you are welcome to come on in. Okay. Oh, and that is not right. I'm not gonna take his tool away. Me and Chris got history. We've been here for a long time. I've been knew Chris was a man, but I thought Chris told me he was something to the effect that I thought he said that he was a woman, and everything. So Chris is that's my man right there. So Owen, sit down somewhere in your chair, okay, and behave, okay. But it's good to know you've shown yourself. What's up, Owen? You make me think of my sewing teacher. Her name was Miss Owens. Oh, Miss Owens had the worst halitosis. She sure did. She was our home economics teacher. Good God, Miss Owens, ooh, child. And she had those hippo teeth. Excuse me. I'm not trying to talk about her, but I'm just telling the truth about her. Miss Owens had the worst breath on the planet. I mean, gosh, it would just spread all through the classroom and stuff. And she had these hippo teeth, and it was just like her two front teeth. Now I'm not trying to make fun of Miss Owens, because she was a nice woman. She was, but the two front teeth looked like they was doing a split. It was just that bad. So Miss Owens, I don't know where you at now, right now, girl. I know you could sew, but good. Yes, Sasha, them teeth with them that breath, honey. Whoo, Miss On. Go. I don't think she alive right now. Not the way her breath smell. Her breath was foul. Do you hear me, Miss Wynn? Huh? I'm talking about my home economics teacher breath. Miss Owens' breath. What Miss Owens at now? I think she gone to glory. I know with the way her breath was smelling in, she wasn't gonna make it too much long. Oh, okay. That's probably what killed her. Mr. Willie. Mr. Willie talking about that's probably what killed her. Oh, Mr. Willie. Vasha said that breath was doing the devil's work. I tell you what, you wasn't gonna cut the fool up in there, honey, because if she got the hollering up in there, she was gonna punish you with that breath. Okay, Starrise says, what the fuck? Damn, laughing my ass off. Get breath was too hot and she set herself on fire. Okay. Yes, she did have the dragon's breath, Lady MK. And I mean, if y'all smelt the way I'm talking about, her breath really smelt and stuff like that, because she was a coffee drinker. She had Coke on her table all the time, and she was always smoking cigarettes and stuff. Y'all watch the class, and I'm going to take a cigarette break. It was awful. You know what I'm saying? So, just put all that together. Hello. And tell me what you come up with, okay? Oh, okay. Couple, what you said? Damn, she was a dragon. Mhm. Okay. Uniquely designed says she would make me pay attention so she couldn't talk much. Okay. You ain't got to say nothing, Miss Owen. Just shush your mouth, shush your mouth. We got it. We got it. Okay. You ain't got to say nothing. Okay. But she would, oh gosh, she would just talk about, Or she had me in the class one time up there measuring something around my waist and stuff like that, showing us how we do measuring and stuff like that. And I had to face her. Oh God, that was something else. Okay, hey Gail. Gail said I had a lady at my church when I was younger, and she was an usher. You could smell her breath from the choir stand. Everybody used to pray that her breakfast get better. Hello. Okay. Okay, Chris said they don't at the Moon and Mercury. They only get breaks during their lunch when they have an empty class period. Honey, this young woman right here got a break whenever she got ready. Hello. And when nobody gonna say nothing about it because if she huffed and puffed, okay. Now you think about the rest, okay? Mm-hmm. Simple as that. I'm reading through the chat. Sasha said, when I was little, when someone had bad breath, we would sing, I got peppermint on my mind. Okay. Oh, I got peppermint on my breath, so you can't hurt me. LOL. Okay. Thinking about those little kids back in the day. I go further back than y'all, but, it was all kind of little crazy things they would do. Like, if you were in the floods. Y'all ever heard of being in the floods back in the day? Anybody ever heard of that? Y'all might not know about that. Them was the days. Nobody heard about being in the floods. Girl, cool, Cubby, you something else. Cubby, you should have been in here earlier when we was talking about them toys. You should have been here when we were talking about them toys. Okay, so Honey says she's 50. Now, okay, Chris said they call high waters. Hello, that's what they call them. But let me tell you something. It was really bad in the days because they had the bell bottom, honey. Imagine being in the flood with a pair of bell bottom pants on. That was a sight to see, where people could see your ankles. And you sit down. When you sit down, the pants come way up. Child, I saw them kind of days as a young lady, a little young lady in elementary school. I seen them days, honey. And they would have them little songs. Somebody float, float on, float on, float up. So basically, we were saying you gonna float on. You know what I'm saying? Float on mean you. And let's put it like this right here. If you came to school with your pants over your ankle, if it rained, they would accuse you of causing it to rain and flood. That was the little thing back in the days and everything. And see, back in the days, there was a creek called the Village Creek. Or they call it the Vittich Creek. It's still there now. In Birmingham, the Vittich Creek. Because I went to school in Ensley. And that Vittich Creek will always flood when it rained. God, y'all. Oh, it stunk. Because the Vittich Creek was where all of the waste went. So I never will forget one school day. It got really dark and it started thundering and raining and flooding, and they put us out the school, told us to go home, honey. We had to walk in the flood in the dark. And my mom was mad with us. She said, y'all know y'all could have got sucked in the sewer. Why y'all walk home? When we walked home, because now we didn't we walked to our cousin's house because we didn't live in Ensley. We just had cousins that we walked to their house and stayed at their house until my mom picked us up. So over in that area where they was, the Village Creek was just flood up so high, y'all. We was walking in shit. We was walking in shit water. Hello? And so you had to just pull your pan way up real high like that. So, after having those experiences and stuff, if you came to school in the floods, meaning that your ankles was showing from your pants and stuff like that, everybody be mad with you because they will swear you was going to cause it to rain and flood. Okay. Okay, those were the days. Don't tell me we buffering. Okay, Sonny said, I'm about to wake somebody up laughing so hard. Good, yes, honey. So mama couldn't be coming to school with them long legs, with them pants and the floods and everything. They wasn't going to have that. They won't have it. And so what you'll do is you put your socks on up under there so when nobody see, really see your ankles, because that really was going to be shameful. So don't put on no Bobby socks with your ankles showing. You may as well put on them long knee-high socks with the little stripes across them. Y'all know nothing about that. Somebody in here said they 50. Remember them long white socks came to your knee and you had like 2 or 3 stripes on that different colors. They might be blue, yellow, green, all them different colors. Them was the star socks back in the day. Tube socks. That's right, honest. They were tube socks. And see, back in the day, remember, honey, we didn't have name brand shoes like they got now. Yo, you got a variety of name brands. You got Reeboks, you got Nikes, you got Fila's, you got every kind of name brand shoe. It was only one name brand shoe. And I'm gonna let Anna tell y'all what that one name brand shoe was called. It was just one. Okay. Oh, y'all made ankle socks. You gonna tell them what that one pair of name brand shoes was back in the day? Converse. That's right. That's what it was all about. It was all about Converses and stuff. Even in the 60s, because in the 60s they call them Chuck Taylors. Because they said it was actually Chuck Taylor that started that actually got it real popular and stuff like that. But everybody here know what Converses are. Oh, Kyla said all she owns is Converses. And remember, Anna, they would come in so many different colors. You would have, orange, purple, white. But the white ones were really the ones, people would wear. And I remember the girls would wear the ones that stopped at the ankle. And the guys would wear the high top. So if the girls wore the high top Converses, if the girls would wear the high top Converses, they would say she was a tomboy back in the days. Gail said, yes, I had tried to get all colors. Only thing, the drawback about the Converse and stuff like that is that, when once you put them in a washing machine, they were gone. The people, I never ever got a chance to own a pair of Converse. My mom would get us scats. Anna, you remember scats? Yeah. Brandy locks. They have the kids. They had, but I don't, they had cats back then. I know they got, okay. I don't know about the kids back in the day. I'm thinking they may have had kids back in the day. Uh-huh. Yep. I know what you're talking about, kids. Kids have been here since the 50s. Uh-huh. Anna, you don't remember the scats? Oh, they call them kangaroos. Anna said they call them kangaroos. Yeah, so yeah, honey. Mama had to wear the kangaroos, honey. And so you wore those right there when your mama wasn't finna be paying for no Converse. She didn't care about you being popular. Damn, mama, you fucked me up because I didn't get a chance to hang with the popular girls. For one, I wasn't gonna hang with the popular girls because I was a goofy. I was a goofy girl. I just loved to laugh, just like I'm doing now. I was silly. I laughed a lot and stuff like that. I just, just like to have fun. But the popular girls were like so serious and sophisticated, wanted to be cute for the guys. I was like, man, get over it, okay? And so the popular girls would wear they would wear the Converse. They will, you know what I'm saying? They would wear the loafers, like the penny loafers. Penny loafers were really cool in the day. Preppy type shoes and Izods. And y'all remember that? All y'all old head. And the swatch watches, the swatches and everything. Those were cool back in the days and stuff. And that's what the popular girls would wear. But mama had them kangaroos. Yes, she did. And I hated them because, they would slide on the gym floor. And that shit dangerous. But they don't, now all tennis shoes have a suction on them so you won't slide. Cause they had this thing like, so you come there with your kangaroos on, cause it was some kids. We were the unpopular kids. Okay, yes, we were. We would come in there with the scat song because it was a variety of tennis shoes, out there and stuff, trying to make their way, make the mark and stuff. But it was only one shoe that was acceptable, and that was the Converse. So if you wanted to take a chance and wear the kangaroos and all them other weird looking shoes, that was all on you. But those shoes would slide, and that was dangerous to be on the courts and stuff like that, slipping and sliding like that. And if you came to school with a pair of those on, especially the first day of school when everybody's trying to impress, with their little Converse on, and you got them on, it was a saying. This is what they said: don't buy the shoe that slip and slide. Make sure you get the shoe with the star on the side. Yes, that's what they said. Yeah, and so you would have to hear that. That was a lecture. And you come in there with them shoes on. But you were trying to convince everybody that, hey, this the new thing right here. These scats or these kangaroos, they coming up, man. They coming up. Trust me, these are coming up one day. Damn, mama, why you do me like that? Well, if they don't, mama, they laughing at my shoes. Well, tell them to buy you another pair then. Shoes, they think something wrong with the shoes you got on. Tell them to buy you some shoes. Mama, that didn't work. It did not work. Those kids didn't get it. Oh, Quinita, I remember the jellies. I never got a chance to get a pair of jellies. Jellies were cool down here. Jellies were cool. You had a pair of jellies, man. You were in the popular girls club. They'll let you in then. Cause they had all kind of colors and stuff. They had the clear jellies with the glitter on them, and you could get them in all kind of little colors and stuff. I'm reading the chat, y'all. Gail said, and a Chinese slippers and the Chinese coats, the jackets. Okay. I remember them Chinese slippers. It was this girl, she would always wear something different and stuff like that, Stephanie and stuff like that. So if Stephanie took a chance and did something different, they didn't bother her because they liked Steph. They weren't finna hurt Steph's feelings. Case of West. Badass. Them was some badass shoes. Chris, can you get this guy out of here? It's a guy in here trolling. Can you do me that favor? Just hide this person from the whole entire chat room. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Uh-oh. Brandon Locke said those kangaroo sneakers are slick fly, though. They're still selling. Now, they were determined to come up some kind of way. They said, hell, we gonna fight. We're gonna fight. That's just how it was back in the days. I don't know if you all remember those cars back in the days. The Yugo. Do anybody remember the Yugo? Man, those were the worst cars ever. The Yugo. Anybody in here remember the Yugo? Okay, Gail. Okay, Vashti says she remembers that car. Uh-huh. That Yugo, that was an old saying. I mean, like if you got a Yugo, okay, you went and got you a 2019 Yugo. today. You're going to have trouble with that for the month out. It's just the way it worked. It was the way it worked. And Hyundai finally made their way out of that mess because at one time they was putting Hyundai on that same list as the Yugo when it first came out. Hyundai really fought to get where they are right now. I mean, it's so bad. Hyundai remembers those bad days to a point. They one of their highline cars, the Genesis, their they won't even put their symbol on there, the Hyundai symbol. They refuse to put it on the Genesis, and I don't blame them because just the symbol itself is just like a whoa, like mm. You know what I'm saying? I really think Hyundai needs to change that symbol because it reminds you of the old days. Now Hyundai's got great cars. They really, really do. And Kia was on that bad list too. And Daewoo, that they finally went out of business and wrapped up, man. You wouldn't want to back in them days, you wouldn't want a Yugo, a Kia, or a Hyundai or a Daewoo. You wouldn't fool with those cars. It was bad news to have one of those. People would definitely, because it was a saying, and somebody might have beat me to it. Y'all remember that old saying? I'm going to try to give y'all a chance to say what that old saying meant. What was that old saying back in the day about that Yugo? I'm gonna see who remembers. Okay. Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio says Sonata is nice. Yes, they're nice. They're fast. And think about it, Hyundai had to work so fucking hard to tell you the truth. They really on top of I think they're on top of the Toyota now and the Honda. They did a lot to improve their cars. Cause I drove a Sonata a few years back. I rented one out and that baby was fast. Man, it had a takeoff out of this world. I'm like, damn, y'all got Toyota beat. Toyotas are slow. It's like they have a governor on it. And I think the reason why Toyota's so slow because they call themselves trying to save you some gas. I think that's what it is. Mm-hmm. Anybody knew that old saying about Sonata? I mean, not about Sonata, I'm sorry. About Yugo? Okay, I'm going to have to go ahead and tell y'all because don't nobody know. There was an old saying, you go, but you don't come back. Yes, that's the old saying about the Yugo. You go, but you don't come back. I thought that was so funny. So you couldn't be around here trying to be cool around here, trying to bump and everything, and you got a Yugo. Like, please. I don't even think they're riding on the roads anymore. Okay. Yes, Brandon Locke says yes, that Genesis is a nice drive. It is. It's really cool. It's cute. So Hyundai said, hell, we ain't finna put that symbol on this. We're not gonna do it. Y'all notice that? They will not put that symbol on the Genesis because they know it's bad look. Come on, Hyundai. Man. They probably gonna say we don't want to put no ads on this video right here. Who knows? Hyundai might want to put some ads on this. Let's give Hyundai a shout out. Okay, I think you better than the Toyota right now. Yes, you are. Toyota's too slow. You're never gonna see a sports car Toyota. That'll never happen. They never play like that. And what's so funny when they had these Toyota commercials, they always want to stick us in one. No, they always do. No, either they want to stick us in a Dodge. They want to stick us in a Dodge. We don't want no Dodge. It's a reason why they call it a Dodge. They call it Dodge because they know you better dodge it or you're going to be stuck with it. Okay. Okay. Ani says it's going to be a full moon in Scorpio on Saturday. Okay. Ani says right now the moon is in Libra. Hmm. Okay, so each day the moon is in a different star sign. I'm gonna check that out. Scorpios are all y'all's babies. What did I hear? Did I read that right? Scorpios are all y'all's children. Okay. Okay. Brenda Locke said, "Why is Hyundai coming out with cars title from the Bible though? Genesis and Exodus." Oh, that's something to think about. Look at you. I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, what's up with that? But are they putting their symbols on the Exodus? We know they're not putting it on the Genesis, but are they putting it on the Exodus? Okay, thank you, Chris. Chris says, LOL. I was just about to get that troll. Okay, thank you. Cause I was trying to, cause sometimes I'll touch it and it don't work, but I realize you got to really hit it hard, and then you can knock them on out and stuff like that. But I sure do appreciate you, Chris. Star Rise says Scorpio moon on Baron Saturday. Oh, Baron Sunday is a Scorpio. Okay, okay. Juice says that I'm a Libra. Am I pronouncing your name right? Is it Jude or Judy? Okay, so the moon and Mercury really wants me to get to the title. Oh, Juice says yes, that's right. They put the Bible verses in the commercials. It's weird. Hmm. I guess they said they praying to get their shit together, man. They know they ain't got much time to get it together here, so they figure they'll put the Bible in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they said they're going. The next car's gonna be called Proverbs, the Hyundai Proverbs. Huh? Okay. Hey, Michelle. Michelle said, finally caught you on live. I'm a Scorpio raising with the moon in Cancer. Your natal chart explains a lot about who you are. Please try it out. Okay, I definitely will. Okay. Ani says Aquariuses are all y'all's children too. Yes, I didn't know that all y'all's day is February the 2nd. Which explains a lot of this foolishness when they say, okay, on the 2nd of February, we want to see if the groundhog sees its shadow. And then that'll let us know whether we're going to have a long winter or not, That's her day. That's her feast day. Hey, Kaya, how you doing? Okay, Star Ride said, the next card's going to be called Jesus, straight up. Okay. They finna do something. Don't give them no idea. Don't give them no ideas, okay? Jude says my parents are still hippies and Democrats. Okay, Lady MK says hi at Michelle. I too have moon in Cancer. Ani says February the 2nd and November the 2nd is the Day of the Dead, too. I just see so many correlations between Byron Someday and Oya. Can anybody explain that? Both of them are keepers of the grave, of the cemetery. And both of them, like the colors of black and purple, isn't it ironic that they're so similar to each other? Both of them wear the mask. Ooh, Ani says they are husband and wife in some cultures. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. So let me tell y'all what's going on. Let me tell you what's going on so y'all will know. Ah. Okay. Let me tell y'all what's going on. Okay, so the title of this video is "Oh my God, did I cuss out Oya?" Now let me tell y'all what happened last night. I mean, early this morning. Well, really, I got to start with last night. So last night I went to sleep watching. Well, I ain't gonna go into what I was watching. You know what I'm saying? I want to just make sure my haters don't try it. You know what I'm saying? but anyways, what wound up happening, because I was on YouTube, and I had the YouTube app going on TV, going on the TV. Y'all check out. I mean, they got so many apps, man. Y'all don't have to be paying for no. You don't have to pay for TV. Don't pay for cable TV, y'all. Don't pay for satellite TV. Just get these different apps, because these apps are giving you free programs. Like Pluto gives you free live TV and movies. Roku gives you free live TV and movies. You got YouTube with all of its movies, all of its different channel lineups. You know what I'm saying? You got Netflix, which you have to pay for Netflix. But you got all of this. Why do we need um these satellite TVs and cable TV networks? I mean, they even got apps that you can record. You can record the TV shows. So, then all of the different drummings started coming on while I was asleep. It was the drummings of Oya and Shango. All of the African drummings were going on. So of course, if you sleep, then that energy is going to enter into your astral and your astral sleepscape. So so I was just I was asleep, and there were a lot of people, and they were like dancing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They were like dancing in the street, and you could hear the drumming going. It was like this big, huge festival and stuff in my astral scape. You know what I'm saying? And an interesting face walked up. Now I'm actually painting a picture in the back right there of Oya. And I chose to make her face like the blackest of the jet black. It's like I'm doing the dolls, like a very charcoal black. And I put a mask over her face because I want to recreate what I saw. Okay. April of 2017. Remember I told y'all I went to the ocean to get a cleansing and stuff, and all I brought offerings to Yamaya. And when I was in the ocean, I was letting the ocean waves crash on my body and stuff. And lo and behold, there was a lady with a mask, and her face was very, very black. I mean, I think it was very black. I really can't say. I just know that it was a mask on it. And, looking through the eyes of the mask, there was nothing but blackness. It was no color in it. You know what I'm saying? So I assumed that her skin had to be very black. And remember, I was telling y'all, so I was trying to figure out who it was, and I was like, I thought it was Bridget. I was coming up with all this different stuff, But that morning when I woke up, she was right at my door and she was standing there with a skull in one hand and she was holding a lightning bolt. And at that time, I said, I've seen that image before. That's Oya. So anyway, so I decided I wanted to paint that. So I've been working on that painting for the last few days, and I want y'all to see it. But I have her head, her face in the sky through the clouds, and then down at the bottom is the ocean and the waves and the sand and stuff. So I wanted to recreate that. So and I did, and it's just almost complete. But I'm still trying to teach myself how to paint ocean waves because I'm using a medium called oils on canvas and stuff. So I painted that and so like I said, she's jet black. You understand? And she has no hair. You know, she's bald, she has no hair because that's the image that I saw. So the drumming is going on and everything while I'm in my astral scape, my astral world, dreaming or whatever. But it was real. And there was this one lady that I saw, and really and truly, I am thinking about it now. When I saw her in the crowd, it didn't dawn on me that her face looked different from the people in the crowd. She had, to me, what looked like was long dreadlocks, and she had like a head wrap, a white head wrap on her head. I mean, that's just the way I can see it. It was like a white head wrap, and her hair was dreadlock. Kind of reminds me of my dreadlock. But her face was so black until her undertones were like ashy gray. And so she came up to me, and I got scared. And I've been doing all these videos for you all and stuff like that, talking about hell to the ugly witches, hell to the ugly witches, hell to the oh Lord. And when she came to me, she had no eye sockets. I mean, she had eye sockets with no eyeballs in them. There were no eyeballs. It was just like the painting. Black eyes, and she was trying to communicate with me through telepathy. And I couldn't understand anything she was saying. But she gave me a message, and she really looked frightening to me. What frightened me the most is, and it's kind of giving me an understanding of why she wear a mask. And if I do believe that they have to wear that because to look upon their face in the physical world, you would die. You would die. So I guess that's why some of these angels, because that's what they say, they are angels, cover their face so that you won't die. You cannot look upon their face because what I saw in that dream, it was not frightening, but it was different. It was different. To see her without eyes was it was different, definitely an experience. As I sit here now, I'm not fearful of her, but I really don't kind of like want to see her in my dream no time soon. No time soon. I don't want to see her no time soon, honey, because I can't explain that. There were no eye sockets. There were no eye sockets. She didn't have the mask. She revealed to me her entire face. And I said, oh, I got to see how that's going to affect me because I don't think they're supposed to reveal to you their face, y'all. What y'all think? So I woke up because I didn't know who she was. I didn't know who that was. And I had to put two and two together because when I woke up, the drumming was going. Her drumming was going. Or y'all's drumming was going. So that drumming is really catered to those angels. I don't care what nobody say. We just thinking, oh man, that's cool, man. I like that sound, man. I like that right there. But no, this is their call. You know what I'm saying? Because she was called into my astral scape. So when I got up, I got up and I said, Mr. Willie, I said it was a ugly ass woman inside my dream. And he said, what? I said it was an ugly ass woman in my dream. And I caught myself being kind of critical, like people would criticize me, but I never knew who it was. Mr. Willie had to tell me who it was because I didn't know. I just thought It was, I don't know what was going on. I just know that there were no eyeballs. It was a completely black socket in the eyes, and the face was just so, I mean, it looked like charcoal black with gray undertones in it. And so I said, it was ugly. You know how you talking in your sleep and everything. So, and then I went on back to sleep. So he told me when he woke up, he said, you was talking in your sleep. You kept saying it was an ugly ass woman in your dream. It's an ugly ass woman in your dream and stuff like that. I said, I did. Oh yes, I remember. I told him. I said there was a lady with this jet black skin with charcoal undertones, and she didn't have any eyes. So when you, like I told you, when you say ugly, you're really reacting out of fear. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that you know what I'm saying. You may be frightened of, and you don't understand. And he said, as I described her. I said there were no eye sockets. They were jet. It was the darkest, blackest void in the eye sockets I ever seen. He said, you know what? Who you said that lady was she was painting on that picture? I said, oh my God. He said, you just described her. This sounds like that's who that was. I said, forgive me. I didn't know because I was talking in my sleep. I'm so sorry. I beg your pardon. I found myself being just as critical as what I am discouraging us to be because we don't really know what was going on because we've been taught that everything that is beautiful and pure is something of like you know what I'm saying, other than that, we were taught that if it's really really dark it's evil. I mean, even auntie is like that. Auntie is like, if it's a black shadow, it's evil. Maybe it is evil, maybe a black shadow is evil, I don't know. But if she sees something smoky white, she said, oh, that's pure and clean, that's healing. Maybe it is true. You know what I'm saying? As far as shadows and colors like that, you know what I'm saying? But so anyway, I caught myself, y'all. That's what this title was about and everything. Cause I woke up and I had said that, and he had to tell me. He said, well, what you talking about sound like what you painted on that picture. Sorry. Oh yeah. I am so deeply sorry. And I think I got punished for it too, because I had hell finding my eyeglasses too when I got up this morning. I thought I wasn't gonna find them. Hello. Okay, Chris said no notification again. Mhm. Hey Jackie, how you doing? Jackie, we've been at it for an hour and 41 minutes. Mama was finna get freak up in here. They had to tell me, no, Mama, no, no, no. We can't do that. We can't do that. Jack, I'm gonna shoot you a text from now on before I get started. Yes. And thanks for moderating. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you a text the next time I get started, okay? You know what I'm saying? I just picked up the phone because something happened to me early this morning. I almost cussed my mama out. Lord, have mercy on me. Have mercy upon me. Woo! My. This ain't nothing to play with, y'all. Trust me, I am not trying to play with this. I'm not trying to play with these angels, these elements. They're elements, they're angels, they're protectors, they're watchers. I am not trying to play. I just got up this morning. I was in my sleep saying that. I'm saying, I was saying that in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? So don't nobody take any offense to what I said or what have you. I did correct myself. I do apologize. I just wanted to share with you all because that figure was in my dreamscape. Okay? Oh, honey, don't tell me that. Honey says, Oya comes to warn you in dream. And then I had an eye across the street going, ah, ah. I said, well, if you don't shut up, you better, honey. I cussed that owl out. I sure did. Ooh, Scorpio says, Mama must be something to the drumming. Y'all, that drumming. Woo! It seems like in that drumming, when you hear that drumming, don't it stir up something in y'all's soul when you hear it? It stirs something up in your soul. It seems like, I see why old master would let us beat on them drums late at night during that full moon. He was scared. Old master was scared of that. You know what I'm saying? Because he saw that look in your eyes. He knew you were possessed by something. And it was scaring him. You know what I'm saying? But when I heard that right there, when I woke up, you know what I'm saying? It helped me put two and two together. I started realizing what was going on. I would take it. I would say this right here. Y'all be careful what you go to sleep to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be careful. But I was in a crowd of people, and out of everybody that was there, she came straight. She wouldn't look me. She wouldn't give me eye contact. But I guess y'all was saying, duh, she didn't have no eyeballs, but she didn't give me no eye contact. She came close to me, but she was looking in another direction, but she was communicating with me telepathically. What she was saying, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't catch on to none of it. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I was just busy. I thought it was just one of the ugliest women I ever seen in my life. I didn't know. I didn't know who it was. I just know that, the look was, she had a very offensive look. Yeah, 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 she did. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I am not going to sit here and lie. So if something happened to mama, y'all know what happened to mama, okay? But she had a very offensive look. She just definitely would not be anybody that you would see and say, oh my God, she's just stunningly beautiful. And I said to myself, this is the reason why they wear the mask. This is why the mask is important. What it looks like to me, it didn't look any different than a Grim Reaper, because like Grim Reapers and stuff like that, a lot of people would tell you also with the Grim Reaper, they'll use a skull or a mask because the bodies are just black voids. They don't have bodies. You know what I'm saying? It was just like a cloak body, but only she had on a long, looked like a long robe or dress or something like that. Yeah. Okay, Honest said, Oya likes eggplants, plums, and dark grapes. I think she's talking to me. Uh-huh. I think she's talking to me. I think I'm always seeing nines. I haven't made any sacrifices this year. Her altar definitely needs cleaning. It's some work need to be done. You know what I'm saying? It's some work need to be done. And y'all, it was just the other day I was standing out there. I said, I can't call her name with my head wrapped, no dress, because it just starts raining. And y'all caught it on film. It just started pouring down, raining. And then when I went to the porch, it stopped raining. So you want to be very careful with these angels. For people who say, I'm just going to go out and choose me an angel and stuff like that, know what you're getting into, because I'm going to be honest, it's just like being a slave to these energies. And it comes at times when you really need these energies, when you really need somebody to fight for you, you need these energies. But it's not that you're going to use these energies and walk away from them, because they're not going to allow you out. Okay. They may just want to eat you and consume you from there. It's just the way it is. I'm going to be honest with y'all. If I could just walk away and leave this situation right now, I would. I would. I would go. Because I went to see Yamaya. Honestly, that's what I went. I went to see her. Honestly, I've heard of Oya. Okay, I've heard of her, but my interest and my fascination was always in Yamaya. I would always take her offerings, but this time Oya showed up. She showed up. I don't know why. To this day, I don't know why I went to the ocean and she showed up. Okay. Oh. So I'm telling you, this angel has a very offensive look. When I say offensive, she didn't come at me angry. It's just, if you know that, the best way I could put it, she was definitely harsh to the eyes. What I saw was harsh to the eyes. She didn't try to harm me or hurt me or anything like that. It's just I don't understand why she didn't have her mask on. You know what I'm saying? I would have preferred for her to have her mask on. But she wanted me to see her face. And Mr. Whittle was like, well, you brought her to life when you put on canvas. You brought her to life. So a lot of these people that see Oya as this beautiful, if you're gonna call people that look like me ugly, then you definitely, and you're gonna call me ugly. Okay, well you better get used to calling people like us that look like us beautiful if you want to deal with Oya. Okay, definitely do that. Definitely do that. Okay, I've seen Papa. Papa's a tiny little black man. But now there's a white Papa too and a black Papa. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I've seen two races of Papa. I really have. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Papa, the way he came to me, he was a little bitty dark skinned little black man, little tiny black man with a cane. And sitting with Papa and just having a story, a conversation with him or what have you, it'll be a little bit more easier than sitting down with, oh, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Mm-hmm. Quinita said, I got studied more about her. I just introduced myself to Papa Leg, but I'm trying to move slow. Yes, please do, because when they show up, you got to be ready. You got to be ready. See, a lot of folks say, well, black people in America don't have no ties to the Orishas. And that's not true. Because, see, people got to realize that, our ancestors, some of our ancestors are now, like here, I know here for sure, just all the black people here in America have ancestry from West Africa. I mean, it's just the truth. But just because it was a while back does not mean that energy is no longer with us anymore. It's still very much a part of our DNA that we can't get rid of. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the reason why a lot of black people are having trouble is because we got to realize that at one point in time, when you go back in our lineage line, these angels were working for your ancestors. And just because they have passed on, that does not mean that these angels have relieved you from your duties with them. You need to understand that. You can go to church all day long. That's why a lot of black people are lost. You're ignoring your angels. You're ignoring your God. You've traded your God sin for a false God. And just because you run into the church and saying amen and everything, that ain't going to save you. That's what that term saving you. Are you saved? What they mean, are you saved from the duties of the Orishas, the Loa, if you want to call them that, these energies, these angels that we are indebted to. That's what they mean. You say, no, you're not safe. You can run, but you can't hide. Hello? And it's grueling because working with them, my nose is getting stopped up. It's like it's almost like you're a slave to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like a slave. You're a slave. If you look overseas, like you go to Cuba and you see how those people take care of the Orishas altars and stuff like that. My God, it's a lot of work. Like right now, I need to go to the altar, get on my knees, and clean it up real, real, real good. Because if they feel neglected, they can abandon you, or worse, just eat you up. Just eat you up. Hello? A lot of folks done fell ill and fell by the wayside are gone, honey, because they wasn't taking care of these angels. So y'all better watch out. Just saying, oh, you know what? I'm fond of such and such. I'm going to take her in. She's going to be mine. Okay, know what you're doing. Because it may be another angel that is working for you. And they may feel jealous and betrayed. And you've adopted something that you want. And then you're wondering why you got so much conflict in your life. I'm looking through the chat. Yes, Chris says you better know what you're doing. You better know what you're doing. Even going to the ocean. We just say, hey, I'm just gonna go and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Or leave a few offerings here. You just never know who gonna show up. You don't know who gonna show up and show out. Star Rise showing us these tornadoes. Hello, hello. Okay, these storms. That's a very fierce Orisha, a petrol guard. You can do all the right things, and she just may decide to just come over here and tear everything up. It's just like because we don't understand these energies. So when she came to me, it was so forceful. I mean, and she was at my door. It was just showing up everywhere in my life. And I knew then, I said, okay, I know what I got to do. I got to go and set things up for her. And I moved Yamaya in the bathroom. And I put her in the living room. Because she was showing up in my life like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? I'm here. And when it started raining, when I called her name, I knew then, I said, okay, I owe you. And honey, when she took them 9 chickens and roosted them 9 buds, and I ain't give her none last year. I knew then something. I gotta do something soon, honey. I gotta do something fast. Lady MK said that's an absolute lie. All Black American ancestors are connected all the way from Haiti that came to America via Louisiana and West Africa, also South America. I be trying to tell people that. So you got all these women running to the church thinking that Jesus is gonna save them. Meanwhile, they can't. It's just their life, their circumstances is just really messed up, real bad. This is the problem we're having right now in America, y'all. Star Rise said, "Oh yes, or y'all come through." Yes, I see the tornadoes and the rainbows and stuff and all of that. We just want to be real careful with it though, cause when she show up, honey, she shows out. Okay. I want to make sure that I was looking, trying to get more information on her. And there's this guy. He has a channel and he's always in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? He's always in Nigeria, and one of the Nigerians were explaining to us about the different Loa Orishas or whatever, because I don't know in Nigeria. I think it's Voodoo, and it would be considered the Loa, with the Nigerians and stuff. But he was explaining about the angels and stuff like that. And it was interesting. I mean, he gave the whole tale of Ogu being earth and Shango being fire and all of that. He just really, and I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to mess up. If I mess up, trust me. These trolls gonna come after my asses, okay? You know what I'm saying? So I just really want to be careful with that. But if you want to get more information on it, like I say, you can go and these West Africans and stuff like that talk about the Afa, Afa, or the Fa will go into depth. It will go into depth and detail about it. Because before you came over here and it was Jesus and Christianity and Jehovah Witnesses and Catholicism and stuff, it was actually the Loa. That's what it was. It was the Ifa. If I'm not mistaken. Well, some people may argue with me. Ifa, some say Ifa was first, others say Voodoo was first, and then the Santeria and Palo came next. You know what I'm saying? From there, all of them stem from Fa, some say, and some say voodoo. So tomatoes, I think these energies are similar if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? So if you wanna get more information on it, it works. Definitely you can go to YouTube and see a lot of videos where these West Africans are breaking it down. Because one thing I can say is that everything came from Africa. Everything. We can all sit up and glorify, oh, what's going on in Haiti. And we can glorify Jamaica's Obia. And we can glorify, Santeria and Cuba. But it all came from Africa, right? West Africa, the Congos, okay? Benin and Nigeria. That's what the last ship of the indentured slaves that came to Mobile, Alabama were from Benin. So most of us, black people here in Alabama have lineage of those of the Benin people and Nigerians. Very interesting. The apple just don't fall too far from the tree. So we ain't gonna be able to get away with running to the church, y'all. We gonna have to face our fate. Get ready for it. They say a lot of black women are walking away from the churches anyways. They coming, y'all, in droves. I just have a conversation and women just coming here talking to me about it. I'm like, dang, girl, I'm finna get away from that church. Already I was talking to my daughter's mother-in-law, and she said I just left a few months ago, ain't going back. All I'm turning to this, y'all. This gonna be crazy, man. Quinita said I did my life numbers, but I felt connected to Oya. I have Oya, but I have more Ochun. However, I introduced myself to Papa Legba, then I asked him to open the way. That's right. We can't nobody get past Papa. No one. I don't care how clever you are. You have to acknowledge him first. He's the gatekeeper. And that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Um um you know um I got to give it to you, Chrissy. I don't know if you listening, Chrissy, but you get on the phone. You described it best when you said that you were first told that you was over you were that Ochun was your angel. It's said that you don't supposed to say who your angel is. Now that's the thing. They say you don't supposed to say nothing about it. But people discusses it anyways and everything. But anyhow, folks be saying, well, them Eleke bees. I never will forget. I was in Miami and a Tata was there. Excuse me, I'm drinking my Pierre Lime. I love Pierre Lime. It really quenches your thirst. But anyways, I had my Eleke beads on. I had Papa's Eleke beads on, and I had Oyas on, and I sure did. Something fell. And oh Lord, something fell. I ain't no telling what it is. So I had it. I had that on, and it was a Tata that had his inside of his shirt. He was like, no, 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 because somebody that I went with, they had their Lake beads on the outside of their shirt, and he's like, no, that's wrong, that's wrong, tuck that in, tuck that in. And he was asking us were we initiated. I said absolutely not. And he went on and said that, went on to say that our Lake beads was garbage and it was nothing, you know what I'm saying? And so I took my Legua and I was showing it to him, and he was acting as if though it was blinding him. No, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And he went on and kept just keep on and talking about that, um, our beasts were shit and everything. And so I was standing over him, and I'm so kind, but I'm slow. So I'm just standing up like that, oh, that's the way you see it. Okay. He's like, get away from me. I said, what's going on? And I kept showing him my legua. And I said, what is going on? What is that? Don't do that. That shit hurts. And I'm like, I'm slow now. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean? He said, you got so much negative energy. Oh my God. Man, I feel drunk in the head. It feels like something scratching me and biting me. Ah, get away from me, and everything. And so I'm feeling all bad and everything. And the person that was with me said, she's pretty powerful, man. She's a healer. She's this, she that, she whatever, 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 whatever. And then somebody else walked up and said, nah. No, Tata, you getting your ass whooped. You gotta watch what you saying about her, cause you getting the ass whooping and stuff. So that Tata was trying to get in touch with me and everything, cause he gave me a lot of secrets, and so I don't know what he wants. You know what I'm saying? He's telling me don't be mad with him and all of that, and then threatening me at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, why are you threatening me? What did I do to you? I always tell y'all. I'm dumb and I'm naive and I'm slow. But them spirits quick to react. He told me, that Tata told me, he said, you got something on you so strong. He said, I had to take it to the graveyard. That Tata got his ass whooped by my spirits. My angels whooped the Tata's ass. Hello? Hello? I'm finna. Yeah. Hey, AD. Honest said spiritualism is the cash cow now. Yep. Vashi said that was his goddamn initiation. Hello. Now he's like so fun. He want to of Alabama. He wants to visit Alabama and see what's going on here. Okay. Okay. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead on and end this chat. It was just so nice talking to y'all. Hey, Lace Thoughts, how you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it if you all do not mind. Do y'all please could you all please rate and subscribe? Thank you to the moderators. Thanks, Chris, and thanks, Jackie. Okay. Lady MK, I like the way you put it. The bottom line, the energy is the same that originated from Africa. That's the source. That's the source. We could argue all day long. I mean, we can argue all day long, but we all must admit that it came from Africa. Okay? So if you are a descendant from Africans, you are not exempt. I'm here to tell you, you can call on Jehovah Jireh, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Call on all of them. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You understand? Joseph and the mother Mary. At the end of the day, your gods and your angels ain't the same. Hello? 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 It's not the same. All of that stuff, that wasn't your stuff. Hello? It wasn't your stuff. And even if it was your stuff, it has been tainted. It has been changed. You got to get back to the true source of who you really are. Your own true gods. I don't have anything against the God in the sky with the long woolly beard and the long white hair. I don't have anything against that. I'm just saying that ain't your God. It's just the truth. I'm not being prejudiced or racist, but it really ain't your God. I don't know why people get upset and angry with me when I say that ain't y'all's God. Why people get mad with me, Willie? Do you know? Mm. I said, I wonder why people get mad with me when I say that Christian God with the long white hair and long white beard ain't really our God. Why people get mad with me when I say that? Well, that's what they believe. They don't want you to change that. Oh, okay. They get mad with me, honey. Yeah, that's they believe. Yeah. They grew up, they were raised to believe, so. That's true. We're actually you're ignoring your own angels. You know what I'm saying? For something else out there. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling people, when it all boils down to this, you are your own God. Believing in yourself, you the God. Why you got to go and worship something outside of you? But anyway, I thank you, Quinetha. I cannot say this enough. While we going all outside of your lineage line, going all outside yourself and your angels and everything, talking about some more Emmanuel, Emmanuel, and all of this other stuff. What about your ancestors? How can we leave out our ancestors? Those people who fought for us, who suffered so that we, you understand what I'm saying, could be free. How can we forget about them? How can I go outside of all of these folks out here that made sure I had shoes, clothes, food, and all that to worship Emmanuel and Jesus? How can I do that? And I'm giving credit to something outside of that. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. They are the reason we're here. Thank you, Chris. Yes. So you're supposed to have your ancestors' photos because if we could really see what we will see great 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 grandma Ness and all them. You know what I'm saying around her, Uncle Jabbo and them. All of them would be here fighting for us. They would be our get days. You understand what I'm saying? In a sense, they're our angels. We can only see them in the spirit realm, in the shadow world, when we go into sleep and stuff like that, but they still here. Now think about how they feel. We sitting up here going, looking for everything but them to worship. I mean, you know what I'm saying? In a time of crisis, in a time of need and everything like that. Why are you looking at me crazy? I can't see what you was talking about. Hell, it's hot, y'all. It feels like the fiery furnace done showed up and got in this doggone room. Woo, it's hot up in this joint. I noticed around 12 o'clock and beyond, it gets hot in this one room where I'm at. The heat energy is just too much. I can't stand it. Even the bird running around in there. Okay. That's a girl. Okay. Okay. So, so don't take offense to this. Really and truly, no matter what color you are, you know what I'm saying? The God is in you at the end of the day. The God is in you. You got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, how you gonna believe in some other God? You got more faith in another God that you don't know, and you ain't never met. I ain't never met this God that they done shoved down my throat in the church. I ain't never met him. The only God I ever known to sacrifice for me was a woman anyway. What about you? How many men sacrificed for you? No. Okay. Who was doing all the sacrificing? No. Okay, so that's God right there. Hello. That's right. Vastra said, watch what move around in your life when you honor your ancestors and yourself. Don Butler said, we are part of the black Indians that were here in the U.S. first. I like to call them indigenous Americans rather than the Indians, because really Indians mean servants. You know what I'm saying? So I hate to call them servants. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the indigenous people of the Americas. Mm-hmm. With respect. We're gonna put some respect on them. That's right, Star Rise. The original natives were black. I mean, it is documented. And scientists say even the white scientists say that black people have the oldest DNA on the planet. Yes, so it is documented and it is said, and I think I do believe that The early humans, the early native humans to this planet were very, 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 very dark people. They were much darker than us. They were like carbon black. Yeah. And you still got some tribes that are carbon black out there. I saw a lady today was carbon black. Her skin was so smoky black. She was just stunning. She was beautiful. She was beautiful. She looked like one of the Gullas of South Carolina. I wanted to ask her so bad, "Are you a Gullah?" But I said I would be disrespectful. I said I didn't want to ask her anything like that because, I'd be asking this woman all her business. Don said the Indians were so dark they were black. Yes. 111. Y'all make a wish, Quinita says. Okay. Starrise said, put some respect on your ancestors' name. That's right. Instead of us being embarrassed about them. You know what I'm saying? And the ancestors go further than stop talking about slavery, man. Let's talk about who we were before the enslavement. You know what I'm saying? They were pharaohs, they were kings, they were queens. Some of them still were slaving. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Some of them still slaving, but some of them were actually, you know what I'm saying? They were, like I said, kings and queens and stuff like that. We can't forget. We can't forget that. You understand? We can't be embarrassed of that. And when we think about it, all of us, no matter what color we are, honestly, we came from one source, and that's Africa. All of us came from Africa. Everybody, no matter what color you are. Did y'all know that? That's right, Chris. Everybody came from Africa. All these different variations of colors came from there. And as this great Pangea split off into different parts of the globe, people's skin began to change. Different rainbows of colors. That's how it all got down, like that. That's why they call it the motherland, AD. Right, you're right. Starrise Sun says, yes, Oya is deeply beautiful. Yes, she is. Most definitely. So, y'all, please don't take offense to what happened to me. I was mumbling in my sleep. Mr. Willie caught on to it. I was mumbling in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? But I had to call myself out so that we can be very careful. You know what I'm saying? What we're saying. Because, see, we've been taught to think that anything that is, you know what I'm saying, very, very, very black is evil. You know what I'm saying? That's what we've been taught. But so that's like saying our ancestors were evil beings, and that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Some of them probably were evil, you know what I'm saying? But evil can come in any color. Just because they were black does not mean they were evil, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Geechee in South Carolina, Scorpio, that's what she looked like she was. Those are some very beautiful people. They really are. And got some pretty hair. Got some pretty long, flowy hair. hmm Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead on and go ahead on and go on. I have 34 thumbs up, and anybody else gonna give me some more thumbs up on this right here? There are 34 so far. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Are there, okay, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up there. 37 now. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay, going once, going twice, I think, okay. Oh, thank you. It's 38 now. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay, so are the other five haters? Okay, going once, going twice. Do we have five haters in here? They ran out. All of a sudden the numbers dropped. They ran. Oh, scaredy cats, scaredy cats. Okay, we got some great people here. We got 40 thumbs up and 42 people in here. Woo, we got 41. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we got 42. Thank you so much. So we got 41 in the chat room right now and 42 the others that scat. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get y'all. I'm going to get the ones that scat. I'm going to get you tonight, okay? I'm going to come into your dreams tonight, okay? I'm going to come into your dream. Hello, and I ain't going to have my mask on. I don't care. I ain't gonna come with no mask on. I'm coming to scare you. We got 43 in here and 43 thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But it was a couple of haters in here that hurried up and ran out the room. They knew that I was gonna. They knew I could see them. We got 40 thumbs up right now and 40 in the chat. Thank y'all. That's so kind. That's so okay. Lace Thought says I am tickled. Okay. Yes, like Chris said, we know who you are. Uh-huh. It's one in here. You know I know who you are. You know I know you, don't you? Hmm? I know you. I'm looking dead at you right now. You in trouble. You're in trouble with me now. So you better go ahead on and do the right thing. Yeah, Chris says stealing ideas and crap. Yeah, that's what they do. They come in here and get ideas and then run off and stuff like that, and then repeat the same thing I say. And then when I say it, it sounds like I'm copying off of them. Don't y'all just hate when people do you like that? Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Get y'all some of this pure water with lime, honey. Oh, it's some good stuff. It really picks you up and hydrates you and stuff like that. It's got a lot of oxygen in it. Somebody told me that out there that it got oxygen in it. Y'all, now tomorrow, thank you for the 45 thumbs up. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so I'll see you all tomorrow if it's the Lord's will. Jews say young people with no ideas and they don't read no books. Right. And they don't research. I'm their research. Y'all their research. They come in here, read your comments, and get ideas from your comments and make videos out of them. Isn't that weird when you are the source of these people information? Oh, that's crazy, man. Their whole entire existence, it depends on what you studying, what you gonna come up with next. But they don't realize that makes us have a lot of control over their mind. You know what I'm saying? We could really do some brainwashing on them. Okay. Yeah, Scorpio say they do not go to libraries. I am guilty of not going to libraries myself. I am so sorry. I need to go to the libraries. I agree with you, Scorpio. We need to go to the libraries. We tend to get the quickies and stuff like that. Quickies is like doing a lot of, researching online, and that ain't good. You know what I'm saying? I tend to rely a lot on not just researching online, but, a lot of spiritual sources and people around me bringing me information because I observe people very well. But you're right. We need to go to the library because the library has I mean, oh my God, an array of books that just like like I talked about The Color Purple. I read the book and I saw the movie, and the movie had to leave everything out because the book had it all. So we got a lot of missing information because we're not reading our books. Y'all, I got a scary book in there, man. Talk about all the different omens and it's old back to the library. I sure need to get it back over there. I done had it 4 years, y'all. Shame on me. I be telling y'all all the bad stuff. I definitely need to get that book back over there and stuff like that. Ain't that too long to have a book? Shame on me. I know what y'all saying. Mama, that's wrong. I done had that book so long. But every time I pick that book up, that is a creepy ass book. Do you hear me? Because the stuff in there. There's another book that I got from Tractor Supply that, man, I'm telling you, man, it's got everything in it, man. Oh my God! It talks about it really talks about rural life, the rural life, the magical properties of different roots and herbs and things you can do to produce an outcome for supernatural work, all that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna share that book with y'all. I think at one time I had a book club, where that's when I was on Facebook, but I had to kind of get off Facebook a little bit with all those groups. It was consuming too much of my energy. I'm telling you, Facebook take a lot of energy from you. I don't really like Facebook. It's something about that. It's definitely an entity running that damn Facebook. Okay, that's Mr. Willie snoring in here, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead on and end this live and get the hell out of this damn room and let him have it. Okay, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, good night, everybody. It was nice. Okay, thank you so much for the love and thanks for subscribing and hitting that thumbs up button. And guess what? Tomorrow I'll see y'all live and in color. Okay, bye bye.